I came onto Amazon and I was actually searching for something for my kids now that we're going to the whole, holiday season with, Jesus being the reason for the season. I was looking for, different types of books, activity books that I can get for my kids. And I came across a couple that I really liked. And then for my daughter, I'm like, man, I wonder if there's something where she can start practicing like memory verses and things like that. And long and behold, there are products out there. It's called a Bible memory verse, a coloring book for kids that I thought was really cool. So I'm like, you know what? Wait a second. I thought about all these coloring books and I'm like, I would have never thought about a Bible verse coloring book or copy workbook where they can have a mix of like coloring pages and verse memory writing. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start seeing how I can create a book like this. And I'm going to share with you what is one of the best ways to create it. We're going to use two things, Canva and something called the Nurie Creator. Let's check it out. We're going to do two things. We're going to first create a copywork style page. And it's a page where kids can copy, for example, a Bible verse. Let's go ahead and get started by creating a template. We're going to click on Create a Design. Here, we're going to choose an 8 by 11. The first thing we're going to add to this page is a Bible verse. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click here on where it says text and here where it says Magic Write. We're going to click on Magic Write because we need to find out, let's say, for example, let's say the memory verse that we want our children to memorize, it has to do with faith, right? Provide a Bible verse for kids about faith, period. Okay, here it is. Faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. That's perfect. Insert. Now, what I'm going to do is I just want to keep the Bible verse, right? So we're going to delete this. We're going to keep Hebrews 11. Obviously, they need to know where to find this Bible verse in the Bible. And now I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to minimize it. Okay. And this is what we're going to do. Let's align it in the middle at the center. Make sure everything is centered. I'm going to minimize this a little bit further. Now that we have the Bible verse, okay, now we can go ahead and add the lines where they're going to copy these words in, right? We're going to go to Elements. And we are going to, let's say you can choose under notebook lines. Okay. And then we can click on See All. And we'll be able to see all the different types of lines that there are here. Whoa, let me minimize this. And then we can choose from all of these. Let's see, maybe these will work. Okay, something like this will work. Okay. Or let me go ahead and expand it. If I expand it, I'm going to show you what to do. We're going to crop this. We're going to click on crop. And then we're going to bring it down. Okay, now let me leave it there. Let me click on done. Bring it up. Because now this is something that you can do. I'm going to copy where it says faith is being sure of what we hope for, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to copy that. Now I'm going to paste it here. Okay. I'm going to bring it up. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure the alignment is there. Now I'm going to increase the size. Look what I'm going to do. Increase the size. Excellent. Now I'm going to make sure that it fits into the lines. How do I do that? I'm going to click here where it says spacing. See where it says spacing? This is where we can control the spacing, as you can see here. Let's say we want to leave it like that, right? We want to make sure they copy this. We're going to look for the font for the copy work. I'm going to show you. You're going to choose dotted. You're going to type in the word dotted, right? You're going to have some options here. You could barely see it because they're dotted. So now I'm going to go ahead. I already clicked on it, right? Let me just, it's called railway dots. I'm going to magnify so that you can see it. Faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. So there you have it. You have some copy work. So this is the first page that you have for this type of activity, right? You can add elements here. You can add a Bible. Let's go to elements and we could search under Bible. And we could add maybe something like this to the page. You bring it up and, you do the work of making it look nice and all that good stuff. Something like this or whatnot. Now, let's say you want to add a coloring page. This is where things get interesting. I just started to use something called the Nurie Creator. And the Nurie Creator is something that I was experimenting with it because I'm like, you know what? This seems interesting. I've been seeing a lot of information about this. I've been keeping up with another product that this creator has. And I'm like, okay, so let me use this AI. And under the prompts where it says enter your prompts, okay, this is actually, this is the Nurie Creator, what you're looking at right now. I actually entered in the prompt, create a coloring page about Jesus talking to children while sitting on the grass outdoors surrounded by trees and birds. I wanted to create a coloring page, right? So it did. And now let me go ahead and scroll down so that you can see the images that it came up with. This is extremely cool. And now what we can do, once Nurie already generated this for us, then I can choose one of these. Let's say, for example, I really like this one right here. The one to the right, I can go ahead and just click. All I have to do if I want it is just click on PNG. That's it. Because I want to add it. Let's say I want to add it to the pages I have. You see it's downloaded now here on my computer. So we're going to go back to Canva. And here on the second page for this type of book, I am going to click here on upload because I want to upload it onto Canva. So let's do that. I'm going to click on upload. I'm going to click on upload files. And then under upload files, it's right here. So I'm going to upload it. And now I can put it onto the page. And now guess what? All I have to do is make sure I size it here. I can even input, like I can create a border here on this page, or I can just make sure it fits on the entire page. There you go. And now I have a coloring page. I have the copy work page and I have a coloring page. And then all I have to do, if you want to continue to use this template, all you need to do is, let's say, go ahead and click on grid view at the bottom. Okay. Oh, let me click on it again. Okay, perfect. And now all you'd have to do is go ahead and duplicate that template and just continue to add different Bible verses and just change the text that goes here. So that is that simple. Let's say I want to go ahead and change this Bible verse. I'm going to go ahead and highlight it and I'm going to click on magic right here. Then I am going to go down where it says custom prompt. Provide a short Bible verse for kids about prayer. Okay, let's see. I'm going to click on generate. And it says Philippians 4:6, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God. Perfect. I want to go ahead and replace this Bible verse with the Hebrews one. So I'm going to click on replace. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to remove all the text that I don't need. Okay. And then I'm going to make sure I duplicate it into the lines. Let me just go ahead and delete this so you can see what I'm doing. Perfect. Now I can move the image. Perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the Bible verse. Copy. And then paste it here. And guess what? You have another Bible verse that children can go ahead and copy. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God. Perfect. Wait, there's no period here. So we can add the period and there you go. That is how simple you can go ahead and use Canva and now this Nurie Creator to go ahead and create coloring pages. This is amazing for coloring pages. Coloring page about, let's say, let's try another one. Let me remove my Grammarly. Coloring page, let's try of Jesus of Jesus walking with one disciple on a mountain, or with one disciple on a mountain surrounded by nature. Okay, let's see what happens. Create a coloring page of Jesus with one disciple on a mountain surrounded by nature. Excellent. Select image size 8.5 by 11. Art style, you can go ahead and choose, which is really cool. I'm going to go ahead and do a tutorial on just this alone because it's very interesting. We could do watercolor. We can do Koei, which I love. Stained glass, pop art. I mean, it's extremely cool. For now, I'm just going to leave it as none. And the thickness is going to be medium. I'm going to click here where it says generate images. So we're going to generate that image. Let's see what happens once this is done. Okay, ready, set, color. Your images are now ready to explore. Let's see what happened here. Okay, this is really creepy to the left, but I like this one to the all the way to the right. I'm going to go ahead and click on PNG. I want it to download onto my computer. I'm going to go back to Canva, and I want to go ahead and upload it here so that I can use it. I'm going to go to Uploads, Upload File, and then it should come up here. I add it to the page, and here we have it. All I have to do is make it fit. And that's another coloring page that we can use for our coloring book. So now we start building the book. And now if I want to go ahead and create the front cover, all I have to do is go back to Amazon and see what they have. What do they look like? What do these pages look like? You see here, just those little details. See that background with the 2 pages in the front, coloring book for kids with the crayons. I mean, we could totally do something like this. This is very simple to do. I'm going to show you how. So under elements, you're going to choose, you're going to type in the word, let's say blue comic background, and you'll see why. It's the same style that we see here on this front cover. You see the background? Okay, perfect. We can do something like this. And then now we're going to choose, let's say, which background can we choose that looks like that? See this one right here? And mind you, you don't want to do it exactly how you see it there, but it's so doable. Now we're going to search for a ribbon. By ribbon, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Let's say we want to use something like maybe a yellow ribbon or something. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's see this. Okay, perfect. We have a ribbon. This is like a ribbon like this, where you see right here. Or we could look under shapes. We can do that too, but I see this yellow one right here, so that's perfect. So all we have to do is expand it. We're going to rotate. Whoa. We just want to rotate the yellow one. So we're going to grab this. We're going to rotate it. Okay. 90 degrees. Thank you very much. And then let me just expand. Let me just leave it like that. And now we're going to go ahead and write the words Bible verse. Let me see what it says. Bible memory verse. So we're going to go here and we're going to write Bible memory verse. Obviously, you're not going to do it word for word, guys, but this is just an example so that you can do something like this. You can learn how to do this. So now here we're going to use the font, a different font. Let's say it's, I think that we should do something like maybe display. A display such as maybe something like this. And then the spacing, we're going to line spacing. We're going to make it a little bit closer together. We're going to expand this. And you could even make it into a 3D font by using other apps here on Canva. If you're interested in that, I can go ahead and put in the the video up above, so you can go ahead and check that out. So then here we can add an effect such as that, the outline one with a white outline, and then we can add here at the bottom. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to choose another ribbon, okay? And the other ribbon is going to be maybe this blue one right here, or it could be something like a search bar, or I'll show you what I mean. Maybe something like this, and maybe we could change the color. Yeah, not too fond of it. Okay, this one is perfect. So now I'm just going to minimize it. And inside of this one, we're going to write the words coloring book. So coloring book. Okay, and then here, I forgot, we're going to capitalize all. Let me change the color to this. Maybe add the yellow. Oh no. Maybe the red. Sure, why not the red? Let's just leave it at that. And then here, this, we're going to change the font to future display. We're going to make sure that it's all caps. Oh my goodness, I keep moving this. Coloring activity book. Let's make it bigger. And then we're going to make the text in white. Wait a second. It's not doing it, guys. It's not cooperating with me. Okay. Still. Gonna change the color. There you go. We're gonna make sure it's in the middle. And then the spacing, the letter spacing, a little bit spaced out. Perfect. And then I want it to pop a little bit more so we can add the same outline effect. But this time we're going to make it black. Perfect. Coloring book. Excellent. And now we're going to add maybe some markers. Okay, so here we have a couple of examples that we can use. We can use maybe something like some markers. Okay, we can do something like this. And we can leave it like that. And then we can add some pages here, right? So we can add maybe, let me go back, check it out. Read, write, and color. So now we're going to write our own words. Color, write, read. Okay, but now we're going to make sure we align it well. Perfect. And then here we're going to change the font into something like this. And then we can add some page. For example, type in page. Okay, we're going to type in the word page. And we're going to use maybe like a blank page. Let me specify. Blank white page. Okay, that works. So now we're going to use this one right here. We're going to minimize it. We're going to go like that, and we're going to tilt it. And then inside, we're going to add something. We're going to go under elements, and we are going to type in coloring pages Jesus. Let's see what happens. Let's click here and then see what comes up. Okay, maybe not Jesus. Let's see Bible. And then, okay, now we have a couple that we can choose from. Let's say we have this one with a border. I would choose something with a border. And then we're just going to add it here to this page that we have here. Okay. And then that way it looks like a coloring page. Now, all we have to do now is, let's say, for example, we're going to add, see the pages that we used previously? We're going to use these. And let's say we want to add one of these on the front page. We can do that. And then all we're going to do, Let's say we want to, I just added one of the coloring pages. We're going to be giving our customers a preview of what they're going to find inside the book. And then we're going to tilt it a little bit. And then we're just going to add probably a shadow. Let me see what that looks like. Clicking on edit. Then here under effects, we're going to click shadow. And then we're going to give it a little shadow. And that way it looks like this. Guys, I hope that we're doing this in real time. So this is what I'm coming up with right now. And this is the final result of what this type of book will look like. Mind you, I did this in real time. This can look 10 times better with different colors and a different color scheme. But for the sake of this example, I think it's great. And you can do this too. So if I just did it in under, I want to say 15 minutes, you can do it too. I hope you found this video helpful. If you want to start playing around with the Nurie Creator and seeing what you can come up with as far as coloring pages for your own book, I'm dropping the link down below in the description. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. God bless.